Should we do new releases?
Sure.
There are some.
There are. We got Nintendo All-Stars Brawl 2. We're all playing that? No.
Is that a Nintendo published game?
No. Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Yeah. Jumanji.
No.
Risk of Rain 2.
This the Jumanji game. Is that based on the new movies still?
You think I'm going to turn a Jumanji game on? I know what happens when you do that.
It's a trap.
What do I look like, a fool?
Yeah. It's based on the movies. That'll be something that I pick up cheap. We'll play that with the kids.
Mm-hmm. You got DreamWorks Racing and Nickelodeon Fighting this week.
Hey, Christmas is coming soon.
And Paw Patrol.
You've also got a Paw Patrol game and Dinosaurs Mission Dino Camp, which is the first video game, I believe, based upon did you say it's Schleich? Did I say that? Those toys?
Really? Like the German figurines?
Yes,
that cost too much?
The German like animal figures, the figurines or the Vikings.
Yes, I know exactly what those are. Yes.
Yes, I believe this is the first game based upon those toys.
Weird. That has my interest piqued just because I find that to be so strange.
Speaking of strange, there's a release on the Switch this week that looks like a fake game that I put on there, but I definitely did not put it on there. It could also be Wombat's nickname in college.
Okay, let me see.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm looking.
It's not One Night Burlesque.
No, I'll give you a hint. It starts with an E. Wombat's
excessive trim.
Yep. Now, what could that game be about? I'm going to look it up right now. It's $5.
Yeah, we have to know what excessive trim is about.
Come on. Excessive trim. Here it is. Oh my God, I need an age verification for this, so I think we are on the right track. Oh my God, I can't do the... All right, let's see. Excessive trim. Oh my God. Wreak havoc through backwater farmlands as a pothead alien with a buzzsaw flying saucer. Take flight as a blunt smoking alien in a buzzsaw saucer.
What? Wouldn't that just be a buzz saucer?
It's on sale. It's normally $4.99. It's $3.99.
Okay, well, $3.99.
You still don't know where your Switch is at, though, right?
I do not.
That's funny.
I found the controller, though.
It's not in like Ty's room or something?
Look, he says he doesn't know where it is also. Could he be lying to me? Yes. Could it be equally true that I put it somewhere that I don't remember? Yes. Will we ever find out what happened? Maybe. In the near future? No.
So one of the
chat.
games I'm playing is on here listed under the Switch game. Should we talk about it now?
Smurfs 2?
No, above that.
That Smurfs 2 game's probably all right because the first one was an okay 3D platformer.
Street Basketball Club? Sport Throw Simulator?
No.
Oh. Rollercoaster?
Rollercoaster Tycoon Adventures Deluxe Edition.
It says Rollercoaster.
Rollercoaster. Because I played that over the weekend.
All right, how is it? Oh,
it's really good.
Trim is also available on Xbox.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I played that. Our friends at Atari sent me a code for Rollercoaster Tycoon Adventures Deluxe Edition. I've been playing that on the Xbox, and they sent that to me on, I think it was like Friday evening. And Sunday when I was home and everyone wasn't feeling well, I'm like, you know what? I'll check out. I haven't played Rollercoaster Tycoon in... It's the game that came out, well over a decade ago.
Like well over 2 decades ago. I
yeah,
think is what you mean.
and I loved that game, and it is that game, and I just got right back into it as if I had never missed a beat, and I enjoyed the crap out of playing that game over the weekend. I can't even like pretend that I didn't. It's nice. It's you play at your own pace. You're building your park. You're watching the missions. You're completing the little. You're getting all you're unlocking the rides with the research. I finished a park over the weekend. I got to level 10, which is the highest level. I did all the research and unlocked every ride. I got Max Rollercoasters in my park.
Now, is this a new version of this, or is this a cell phone game that's been?
No,
ported
I think it's a new version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember they put out a cell phone game of this not too long ago as well.
I don't believe it's the so. I mean,
The original came out in 1999, by the way, so a little bit more than a decade ago.
This is not.
That's
it's not even
crazy.
on the Wikipedia page. This new one.
Rollercoaster Tycoon Adventures Deluxe.
Mm-mm.
It's on the it's on their website.
They couldn't
Came
get
out on
onto the-
November 1st. 80 new rides and attractions, including some new seasonally themed rides, bringing the total number of rides to 200. And I will say the controls are really good.
All
So I
right.
guess it's like a modernized, streamlined version of the game. So, you can still build, they still have the option to like build your own roller coaster, which is something I do not have the patience for. But if you do, that's all to you. But and they also have the other roller coasters that you could select. And that's what I do because I like seeing the pre-built ones because I think it looks cool. But yeah, and I just did adventure mode and I finished a park. I started a second park yesterday. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. It's very relaxing. It's fun to see where you putting the rides down and watching the people run around and unlocking the restaurants and just everything about Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's still there. I don't know. I just really liked it. My new park is on the moon, by the way. In case you're wondering, I'm building a park.
Should get some good traffic there.
I should get some good foot traffic on my moon park.
Mm.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. My last park, when I finished it, I think it was worth like $60 million or something like that. I'm like,
Is that a
yeah.
lot?
Well, you start with nothing.
Look at you.
Exactly.
Any other new releases? Isn't Robocop a new release?
Yes, it's right here under PC, Rogue City.
I finished Robocop. I started and
that?
finished it. How is it?
How is it?
Well, it's like they made a Robocop game in Poland. That's exactly what it's like. And I don't mean any disrespect to the Polish people at all.
So all the submarines have screen doors?
But
Really shipped nothing from that one? Nothing?
that's just, it's rude. We're going to get hate mail for that.
Right. The French were already going to be on us.
I was already apologizing before I even started. I don't think you can expect a good quality and a well-written Robocop story from an Eastern European country. There's a subtlety in the writing of the Robocop movie that makes it entertaining. And it's hard to walk that line. So they didn't do that. They weren't able to do that properly. They did a great job of showing you all the stuff from the movie and the characters from the movie. That they had all the characters and they had Peter Weller doing the voice and It looks like ass on the Xbox. The textures are just loading in. Textures
Should I
load
play
in slow.
this?
What's that?
Should I play this?
I feel like the more you like RoboCop, the less you're gonna. If you're really serious about RoboCop, you're not.
I'm not.
Right. So maybe you'll have a much better
a
time.
passing fancy for
Yeah.
RoboCop.
So you should check it out, but maybe not on Xbox or not till it gets patched. Because I heard I see the same problem on PS5 with textures loading in really slow. And I don't know. You're mostly just mowing down dudes as RoboCop, which is okay, but you're also just walking around a lot as RoboCop, which is slow, and you're shooting guys in the head and, you're listening to sort of very poorly written writing, acted mediocrely. I don't know.
Alright.
The reviews are very good though. I'm obviously in the minority. The people seem to fucking be super excited about it and think that the story is good. I understand that the quality of video game stories are not the best always because they have to be put in these really long games. But this game isn't super long, and I don't know. It's not. The story isn't even as good as RoboCop 3. Let's just put it that way.
I'm sold.
Does this guy do you get to see anyone get covered in toxic waste?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I did not. There's some cool things in it, like the coolest
I know, but there
parts.
should be like toxic
should
waste
just-
monsters that come
there
at
should be
you, and you
toxic
get to
Okay.
use like
Barrels everywhere.
So the idea is like there probably is somewhere that you go in the game and you see like a body that
Here's
looks
the
like
toxic
that.
waste factory.
Like a reference to it. Like there's a lot of references to things. Like ATST, I saw it, I clapped. It's that vibe throughout the whole thing. Like, and it's cool. Look, like they rendered the police station really well. They rendered the OCP headquarters. Like, it's cool to see that stuff. But if you don't make it dramatic and cinematic, it doesn't really matter that you have like the parts, right? Like if the music doesn't kick in at the right time.
almost like that Ghostbuster game that came out last year, where you could walk around the firehouse, and it was
Okay.
almost exactly the firehouse, but there was nothing to do in the. It's like
It wasn't cinematic. It was just it just was representative of what you saw in the movie.
This is I mean, look at this. There's coats on the wall. Look at that.
Right. So I mean, we've all seen Robocop. You know, like the reason why people like Robocop is because like the story has satire in it. It rides the line of satire and just straight up action. It's not easy to do, and to think that like video game writers in Poland are going to be able to pull this off. Video game writers anywhere are going to have a hard time pulling this off, but not in America is going to be an extra challenge, I feel, and it just didn't work for me. I finished it, but as Shipwreck's so funny because he knew I was going to finish it, and I'm just denying that I'm going to finish it, and he's denying my denial, basically. And he was right. I finished it in like less than a week. I got it on Wednesday. I finished it in less than a week. Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was a good try. I feel like if I had a pass on working on this game, if they gave me this game when they finished it, and I gave them like they let me play through it, and I gave them notes, they could have tightened it up. But I feel like the whole thing just looked like it was pushed out the door quick. When you finish the game, that's it. By the way, that's it. You can't even go back and do like level select or anything. It's just continue from your last save before the final boss, start a new game. It's like, are we really doing this?
Yeah, what you gonna go back? I really wanted to play that level again where
it has this
I
moment.
shoot that guy in the nuts.
Look, it's funny when like you can like grab dudes anytime, and it's like they're like a magnet neck. Like they're like 10 feet away from you, and they just like. It's like you're using force pull on them. They come into your hand. You can throw them in the air like so fucking high and shoot them like they're like skeet shooting. And that's hilarious. Like it's funny. You can, shoot guys on motorcycles are coming at you. You shoot them in the head and they go flying in a funny way. But I don't know. I'm just looking for more than that. And if you're looking for more than that, I think you're not going to,
I'm happy you got a RoboCop game.
Yeah, I'm happy too, but also you know what the problem is that it's almost good. If it was fucking just straight shit, then it would have been easier to like just not worry about it too much, but the fact that it was almost good bothers me more. Like it was close.
Maybe they'll get it in the sequel.
The story was bad, by the way. The story was very
They'll
bad.
fix that in the sequel too.